Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome to my channel, Cheers Memories Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet my delicate vintage puff stitch granny square. I've got one here in gray and white, one in yellow and white, and I've got another one in yellow and white, only I did the puff stitch in this one yellow, and this one is in white, and I have one in white and burgundy. And I used a 5mm hook, and they measure about 5 inches. So if you want a larger one, use a 6 or 7. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start off by chaining 6. Now we're going to slip stitch right back into the first chain. Just like that. And now we're going to do the puff stitches. We're going to do a total of 8, and we're going to do a chain 3 in between each one. We're going to start out by chaining 2. And now we're going to yarn over and insert our hook in the center of that chain 4, yarn over and pull up a loop and pull it up about 1/2 inch. And we're going to do that 3 more times. Yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. So that's 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That's 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and you should have 9 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, oops, and go through all 9 of those. That's what it should look like. Now we're going to chain 3. Okay, so now we're going to do another one. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, about 1/2 inch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up another one. That's 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That's 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. So that's 4. So now we're going to yarn over, whoops, and go through all 9 of those. Then you're going to chain 3. Let's go ahead and do 6 more of these, so you'll have a total of 8, and I'll meet you when I have all 8 of mine. Okay, I've got all 8 of mine. I just did my last chain 3, and you're going to come over here, and right on top of this first puff stitch right there, you're going to do a slip stitch, and then you're going to jump over into the chain 3 space and slip stitch into it. Now you're going to chain 1, pull your yarn tight, and we're going to cut off. And this is what you should have so far. And now we're going to add our second color to any of the chain 3 spaces here. Oops. Had my yarn coming around the wrong way. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull chain 1 just like that. Oops. And now we're going to do 3 double crochets together. How you do that, for those that don't know, is you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2 only. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 only, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 loops only. And what we're doing is we're only finishing half of a double crochet, and we've done 3 of those, and now we're going to finish them off all at the same time. So you're going to yarn over and go through all 4 of those loops on your hook. And that's what you should have so far. Now we're going to, since this is going to be a corner, we're going to chain 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Now we're going to put 1 more of those in the same chain 3 space. Just push it over. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through the first 2. So that's our first one. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through only the first 2. That's our second one. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through the first 2 only. So now we have all 3 of them. And now you're going to yarn over and go through all 4 loops to finish them off. So that is our first corner. And now you're going to chain 2, and we're going to jump over to the next chain 3 space. And we're just going to do 1 of these. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through the first 2 only. So now we have 2, we need 1 more. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2 loops only. Now we have 4 loops on our hook, and we have all 3 here. Going to yarn over and finish them all at the same time. And now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to repeat the same pattern 3 more times. The corners, you're going to have 1 double crochet 3 together, a chain 4, and another double crochet 3 together. And then you're going to do a chain 2, and you're going to have 1 more, just only 1, just 1 singular here. And then you're going to do a chain 2, and now you're ready for your next corner. And then next one will be your single, then a corner, single, corner, until you have 4 corners. So go ahead and do the same pattern 3 more times, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, I'm at the end. I just did my last chain 2, and right here there is going to be, on the right side of this first one, there's going to be a chain right there to the right. Go ahead and slip stitch into that, just like that, and then you're going to slip stitch into the corner here. And now we're going to chain 1 and cut off. And this is what we should have so far. Okay, so I'm going to get my other color and attach it to any corner. And you don't have to attach your yarn like I do. Everyone has their own way. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. And chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in that same corner. And 1 more. Whoops. So that's, oops, I'm sorry, I was out of focus there. So there's your first corner. Now we're going to jump over here between, we're going to do 3 double crochet here, and in the chain 2 space, and another 3 double crochet here in this chain 2 space. Okay, now the next chain 2 space, 3 double crochets in it, and that's all you're going to do for this row. You're going to do 3 double crochets, a chain 2, 3 double crochets, and then 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. And I mean, yeah, that's chain 2. And then you're going to jump over here to the corner, the chain 4 space, and you're going to do another corner. You're going to do your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and just continue that pattern all the way to the end, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, I've made it to the end, and we are going to slip stitch into the first double crochet that we did for this row, and then slip stitch into the next 2, and slip stitch into the corner. Now you don't have to slip stitch into the corner. I just like to because I like the look better. It looks a lot smoother than if you chain 1 and cut off on the first double crochet. And I'm going to chain 1 and cut off. And I'm going to get my white again. In this row you don't have to do, I just always like to do it. I think it looks pretty. Okay, now you're going to attach your yarn to the first, any double crochet, it doesn't matter, but to the one right before a corner. And I think doing it this way, it doesn't make, because we're going to chain 1, it doesn't make the corner as bulky. Okay. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to go right back in that same space and do a single crochet, just 1. Now here's the corner. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, a chain 2, and another single crochet all in that same corner, just like that. And now you're going to have 12 stitches from this corner to the next corner, and you're going to do one single crochet in each one of those. Well, and then when you get to the corner, you're going to do 1 single crochet, a chain 2, another single crochet. Well, my needle is awful slippery today. So go ahead and continue that. You're going to do 12 single crochets, and then you're going to be at your corner. You're going to do a single crochet, a chain 2, and another single crochet in that same corner, and then 12 single crochets to your next corner. So go ahead and finish that up, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, I made it to the end, and we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. We're going to skip over the chain 1 and slip stitch into that single crochet here. And then I'm going to slip stitch into the corner here. Now you're going to chain 1 and cut off. And if you want, you can always, if you want your square to be bigger, you can always add row 3 as many times as you want. And this is what it should look like. And for those that want a written pattern, I've already got one. So I'll put a link in the description box. And I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And hopefully I'll see you in my next one. And until then, God bless and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.